I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Winter Haven. I'm Oscar and you're watching BDTV for Friday, April 11th, 2025. April is the month of distracted driving. An estimated 3,308 people were killed in crashes involving distracted drivers. 12.1% of fatal distracted driving crashes involve cell phone use. Blue Devils, please don't be part of the 12.1%. Keep your eyes on the road and focus on the road. Coming up on today's show is Who Was Show and Prom.
That don't mean I can't get you there. I guess she's an Xbox and I'm more Atari. But the way you play your game ain't fair. I picture the fool that falls in love with you. Oh, she's an old well, just don't you know. Ooh, I've got some news for you. Yeah, go on and run tell your little boy free.
I'm Kaylee.
And I'm Serenity.
Let's get into the announcements.
Students, remember to check your email every single day. You may receive important news through your school email.
There are volunteer opportunities on the Guidance Department's Community Service Bulletin Board. Check these out for community service hours.
Make sure you are getting to class on time or you will be sent to the den.
All students must wear their IDs on lanyards around their necks while on campus. If you don't, you will be sent to the den. Make sure you are always wearing your IDs.
Seniors' graduation information is posted now. Make sure you are up to date with all the senior activities and deadlines coming up. For more information, refer to your senior graduation information sheet 2025.
Also, seniors, senior devices will be collected April 21st through the 28th. Please make sure your devices are shut off and the charger cords are wrapped up neatly together. However, if you have any AP tests after these dates, you will need to return the computer the day after your AP test.
Don't forget that all senior obligations need to be paid before May 2nd.
Speaking of not forgetting, don't forget to update your computer. With testing right around the corner, we need to make sure our computers are updated so test days can run as smoothly as possible. To update your computer, go into Settings and click Windows Update. Then press Check for Updates and wait for any updates to install. On testing day, make sure to bring a fully charged computer and your computer charger just in case. When it's time to take the test, make sure you have no extra tabs open and make sure to listen to your teachers very carefully so your test doesn't get invalidated. I'm Kaylee with BDTV and make sure to update your computers, Winter Haven.
I'll make sure that my computer is up to date.
Student council applications are open and will close at 2 p.m. today. If you're interested in running, please scan the QR code to fill out an application or see Mr. Brown in room 35-212 after school. If you have not been on student council before, you can only run for representative.
Congrats to those who attended the HOSA State Leadership Conference at the World Marriott in Orlando, Florida on April 3rd through the 6th. These competitors placed top 3 in their region, which made it eligible for them to compete for states, and all of them made it to the second round. Congrats to Austin for clinical specialty, Danielle for respiratory therapy, Alessandro for medical assistant and healthcare issues exam, Allison for pharmacy science, Liz Morez for courtesy court, Serenity voted for delegate, and also Kennedy placed in healthcare issues exam, Joel placed in first for clinical nursing, and placed for healthcare issues exam. Both of them will compete at the international level in Nashville, Tennessee.
Also, our Winter Haven High School HOSA chapter was the only high school recognized in the state this year as Guardian Chapter. Congrats to all of the members in HOSA for their accomplishments.
Hey Kaylee, who was that famous female pilot?
Who Was Show? This is the Who Was Show. This is the Who Was Show.
Welcome to the first edition of the Blue Devil Who Was Show. I'm your host Aiden, and today we'll be looking at a woman who made history in the sky. None other than Miss Amelia Earhart.
That's me. I was the first person to fly solo from Hawaii to California, the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic, and in 1922, I set the women's altitude record at 14,000 feet.
Wow, you made aviation history despite being in a time like the early 1900s where women weren't even expected to do such daring things. And you advocated for women's rights in the Equal Rights Amendment.
Yup, I also helped create the 99s organization for women pilots like me.
And in 1937, you attempted your greatest challenge, flying around the globe.
I covered about 22,000 miles before things got, well, a little tricky near Howland Island. This is Amelia Earhart. Please help. Please help.
To this day, no one knows what really happened to her. But she left her mark inspiring women as a record breaker, trailblazer, and a legend in history. That's all we have for you today, Winter Haven. I'm Aiden, and see you next time on the Blue Devil Who Was Show to learn more about the inspiring people that make history.
Whoa, she is really an inspiring figure.
Juniors, Amherst, Bowdoin, Carleton, Pomona, Swarthmore, and Williams will be hosting a series of in-person events for students, families, and counselors. The information session will be held Sunday, April 27th at 4:30 p.m. at the address below. Please scan the QR code and guidance or visit sixcollege.org to register.
Quick reminder that the National Honor Society 500 Scholarship application is due to Ms. Farthington today. The scholarship is available for any seniors in their second year of NHS.
Ridge Technical College is hosting an open house and career fair on April 17th, 2025 from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Discover financial aid opportunities, reserve your time slots to tour the campus, meet instructors and employers and advisors.
If you are interested in running for NHS and a junior wanting to be an officer for this position next year, you have until Monday, April 21st to submit your applications to Ms. Farthington. Make sure to see her if you have any questions.
Any sports teams or clubs interested in being in the championship parade on April 16th need to get in touch with Coach Gibson.
Speaking of the parade, let's go learn from me. This past season, as most of you know, our very own girls basketball team and golf player Anthony Monteleone has won yet another state title for Winter Haven High School. Therefore, we are hosting a state championship parade for our state champs. Let's get into the details. Clear your calendars, folks, because the parade will be held on April 16th, beginning at Dennison Stadium at 4 p.m. and ending at Central Park, downtown Winter Haven around 9 p.m. In attendance will be our Winter Haven High School band, JRTC, as well as food trucks, music, and of course our state champs. As we know, if one Blue Devil wins, then we all win. That's why our spring sports will also be a part of this special celebration. Also, to our Winter Haven High School sports and clubs teams, if you are interested in being a part of our championship parade, contact Ms. Gibson for more information. So come out and join us to celebrate our state champs.
Thanks, Serenity.
Congratulations to Brian Did Paz for being selected to read his original poem, Chorus of the Voices, at the Bach Tower Garden Growing Voices Poetry Reading. He was one of the 23 Polk County students who were chosen to read at this event on April 5th. Congrats!
Also congrats to Ashaniel Dulsmar, who competed in the cybersecurity event at FBLA state competition last week in Orlando. He placed 4th out of the 60 plus competitors for the cybersecurity category from around the state. He is now qualified to advance to the FBLA national competition in July. Congrats!
Any girls interested in girls weightlifting, wondering how weightlifting can benefit you, there will be an informational meeting on April 16th from 2 to 2:30. in Coach Ellis's room, 34226.
I'm sure our girls' weightlifting team attends prom.
Prom is one of the most magical nights in your high school years. It is not just a dance, it's a celebration of friendships and an amazing opportunity to make so many memories. I'm Faith of BDTV. With Winter Haven's prom being tomorrow, let's go see how excited our students are. As a senior, what are you looking forward to most at your last prom?
I'm really looking forward to just taking photos and hanging out with my friends at the hotel. I think it's really fun to all kind of walk around with each other and just explore. It's really fun going to the pool the next day as well, hanging out on the lazy river and the wave pool and everything. It's just a really fun time making memories, and I'm excited to see how the night goes.
Prom is April 12th at the Omni Resort in Orlando. Prom will start at 7 p.m. and go till 10 p.m. It is important that all students bring their tickets and a form of photo ID. Inside the dance, there will be a DJ, food, multiple photo opportunities, and tons of dancing. This is a great event to get dressed up with your friends and make a memorable night. What are you most excited for at prom?
The food.
Taking pictures with my friends.
I'm not going.
Getting ready with my friends.
Why do you enjoy prom?
I enjoy prom because I think it's the process of getting ready with my friends, and since it's our last year as well, I think we should all cherish the moment we have before we all go off to college.
Wow, I know our students are going to have a great time at prom tomorrow. I'm Faith of the BDTV. I hope to see you at prom.
Wow, prom sounds really fun. I should have gotten a ticket. Angels of Destiny Incorporated is excited to host Operation Prom 25, providing free prom dresses to high school junior and senior girls in need. For more information, call 321-304-0472. We have a vet event free to the community as well as an open house for seniors. Our college has a department dedicated to making sure our students have a career when they graduate. Scan this QR code and register for either weekend for the open house. Make sure you sign up as it's a great opportunity. Seniors, if you'd like to perform a musical selection at the baccalaureate on May 4th, please see Ms. Bachman. Also pick up your cap and gowns and announcements from Ms. Bachman before school or during 5th period lunch. That's all we have for you today, Winter Haven. I'm Oscar with BDTV. Have a great day.